October 9th, 2009, the Loudon chapter of Southern Cruisers Riding Club met at our usual location, the Roys, and headed out into Maryland for our annual Covered Bridge ride. After a short ride, we made a convenience stop where we adjusted our wet weather gear and got warm. After adjusting our clothing, we made our way to the first stop, Utica Bridge. The Utica Bridge was relatively small and had very little parking. We parked on both sides of the bridge, off of the road on a gravel strip. This is the Utica Bridge as seen while riding your motorcycle through it. After our visit to the Utica Cover Bridge, we made our way over to Chubby's Barbecue for a quick lunch. Chubby's serves a lot of food, so bring an appetite when you go. Everyone had plenty of good food. Chubby's was an excellent choice. After lunch, we returned to our bikes and made ready for the next part of our journey. Our next stop was Roddy Road Bridge. Roddy Road Covered Bridge was the smallest of the three bridges. It gave us ample time to look at some of the architecture and to read some of the history around the bridges. We also took in some of the beautiful scenery around each of the bridges. This for sale sign was quite a surprise. We gathered up our belongings, got ourselves ready, and then we headed out again. We prepared for our ride over to the last of the three bridges, Roy Station Covered Bridge. By this time, the dreary, rainy weather had cleared and some blue sky was seen. The Loy Station Park was the biggest of the parks, and the bridge was the biggest of the three bridges. Again, the landscape was beautiful. Each of the covered bridges that we visited is a working bridge. After our visit to Loy Station Covered Bridge, we got ready and made our way back home. On our way home through Buckystown, Maryland, we made one last convenience stop. At last, we were off, headed home. Everyone tapped out somewhere along the ride. Smiley did another excellent job planning this ride. We look forward to next year's Covered Bridge ride.